Eek. Okay, I think I'm live. If I did everything correctly, hopefully. Yeah, hold on. I need to make sure that things did things. Oh my god, my notification went out. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Ah! Okay. I've never pressed the go live button before, so I don't know. Maybe I should have had a starting soon screen because I'm like trying to make sure that everything is actually like live and working, but it looks like it is. So, yeah. Um, this is my first ever stream, as you can see from the title. I'm so very excited. My name is Mick. I'm a little Batgirl VTuber, or at least, starting out to be one. I'm hoping that the music and stuff is good levels. Um, I might, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, we're gonna play some of this war of mine today. And yeah, this is like one of my favorite games, but I've never really played it on the PC. I did like a little bit of testing just to make sure that like once I got my model made and everything, that everything would run smoothly on my computer. So I did like a little bit of like an hour-long test, but we're gonna go ahead and start like a brand new story and see what happens. So we're gonna go to another tribe. And I think that we are just going to go ahead and do Katya. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to pronounce her name, but I say Katya. So Katya, Bruno, and Pavel. I'm just gonna do the basic. I don't have everything unlocked because, like I said, I haven't really played this game on PC before. A really cool friend of mine gifted it to me, so that's pretty slay. But yeah, I don't know the whole music situation, so this music probably does not fit. I don't know if maybe I should just switch to like the game music, but I felt like it would be too quiet, so we'll see. We'll check it out. Oh my goodness, Boss! Hello! Howdy! How are you doing this fine Lunar New Year? I'm just jumping into the game. This is gonna be a brand new save, but yeah. Okay, so when the Civil War broke out, many people thought it would last for only a couple weeks. It's been years since the government military surrounded the rebels in the capital. Cutting off their supply lines, the civilian population trapped in the city are suffering from hunger, disease, and shelling. Katya met both Pavel and Bruno before the war. She used to be a reporter while Bruno had his own television cooking show. Pavel was the star of a local football team, and Katya had interviewed him once. Now they met in dramatically different circumstances, looking for food and shelter. I'm doing good so far. I'm cozy on my couch. Amazing! We love a good cozy day. Alright, so this is the first day of this game, and so there's like a bunch of rubble piles and stuff in our own shelter. So I'm gonna send my guys around to go ahead and collect the supplies that we have in here and prepare for the night. In this game, you have to like build up your base. It's like a base building game. And at night you scavenge for supplies. You got to make sure that you have like food and water and like things to stay healthy and survive basically. But it starts you off with some stuff in your house. You just have to collect it. Boss, is my background music like okay relative to my voice? Do I need to adjust any of my audio stuff? If you could let me know, that would be great. But yeah, so we're just gonna go around and gather some things. One of my very good friends bought me this game, so shout out to Dill. This is like one of my all-time favorite games, definitely my top 5, I would say probably maybe my second favorite of all time. Oh my goodness, I have Bruno doing nothing. Bruno, you can work on this pile up here. Probably my second favorite game. I've played a lot of it on the Switch, but I've never really played it on the PC, so we're starting off with a brand new save. could be a teensy bit louder. I got you, girly. Oh. I don't know why my guys went all the way over there. But yeah, how's your week going? My week's been pretty good so far. I don't know, this week has just been really good. I'm going through like a background check thing for a new job, and a lot of people have been like texting me about that, being like, oh, I just filled out your reference sheet and I said all these good things, and a lot of people have been being really, really nice to me this week, so it made me feel really good. I've gotten back into working out. My legs are like really sore today, so I can tell that I've been working out pretty good. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Okay, I think first and foremost, it's going to be most important to make some beds so that way we can sleep at the night. For 3 people in this game, you can have 3 to 4 people, not 3. You can have 1 to 4 people living in your base. So 3 is kind of a lot. And for 3 people, I like to have at least 2 beds. So that way I can have 1 person up at least all the time, and then 2 people can be sleeping. But yeah. I also got back into working out. Other than that, it's been a pretty regular week. Oh, Slay, you're gonna get big and beefy like me? That's amazing. Okay, so far, the only like really good thing is that we have 1 piece of food, but that is not gonna be enough to feed all of our guys. Luckily we don't have to like worry about getting fed or like feeding for a couple days. I think I try to feed them like every 3rd day, I think. I don't know, it's been a while, but I think it was every 3rd day I like to try to feed my guys. Maybe it was every other. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. That poor person who doesn't get to sleep. Okay, no. They get to sleep, but like they take turns sleeping. Because 1 person's gonna go out and scavenge during the night. So then during the day, tomorrow, they're gonna sleep. And then like somebody's gonna be going around doing the housework during the day. So they do get to sleep. Yeah. Eating every 3 days. Boss, you don't understand. Do you see the food? We have to ration it. They have one morsel little meat here, okay? We don't have enough food for everyone. It's hard times. We're just trying to survive. Okay, we need to build a crowbar because we have a lot of locked things. So to do that, we need the metal workshop. Put that right there. Okay. Bruno, you can take down the boards here. Pavel, look in this cabinet. Come on, Pavel, run. Goodness. I swear, I try to treat my guys as best as I can, but you know, ooh, we got a lockpick, that's pretty good. Yeah, they just ration it. You gotta ration it. I don't know. Take all that. Okay. So we did get a lockpick, which means that we can open up some of the doors, but since we're in our own house, I'm gonna make a crowbar. Lockpicks are like a one-time use item, and they're good to use whenever you're out and about because they don't make noise, so you can like sneaky steal stuff from people. I'm gonna try not to steal a whole lot from people because there's like a lot of morals built in this game. Whenever you do bad things, your people get sad and depressed, and like they can get depressed to the point of like they're just broken and they won't do anything anymore. And so I'm gonna try to be a good guy and not make my guys sad because I do treat them well, even though they only eat every couple days. I do try to treat them as well as I can. So yeah, that's the goal, is to not get anyone broken. And if I steal, only steal from bad guys. And bad guys are gonna be like bandits and the military. Uh-huh. Don't uh-huh me, Missy. Okay, listen. You're gonna see, this game is actually like really, really hard. He's using the crowbar, but I'm gonna go ahead and have Katya go downstairs. Also, I don't know if that's how you say her name. I think it's actually Kasha, but I say Katya because I'm American and that feels more right. And I'm sorry. I might go between the two of them, but if anyone has a extreme problem with me saying Katya, just yell at me, and maybe I'll change my behavior. Probably not, though. Let's see. I think I'm gonna try to make another bed. Also, my VTuber model does have like moving arms, and at first I thought I would like that, but like sometimes I move hair on my face and stuff, and I'm like, kind of looks a little bit weird. But so if she's spazzing out, you know, just yell at me again. I don't know. Do lots of yelling at me. That's fine. It is kind of funny though, because whenever I drink water, she's like, my eye closes and stuff. Hold on. Yummy, yummy water. So I don't know. I think it's like funny in like a scuffed little funny way. Oh my goodness, Foster's gonna yell at me. Please don't. Okay. Let's see. I said another bed. So 2 of our guys can sleep. Yeah, the drinking does look kind of cute. It's kind of funny. I don't know. I was like going back between BC Face and Warudo for my streamer model, but I don't know what I like better because I like kind of just like the movement and stuff. Oh my goodness, it's night already. Okay. So, oh, I didn't even realize Katya's slightly sick. I'm so bad. Okay, well, since she's sick, she's gonna sleep in the bed tonight because we didn't finish building the other bed. Bruno, I would have him guard, but since it's the first night, I don't really think that we're gonna get any raiders tonight, so he can sleep on the floor. Is that rude? Like, is it better to guard or to sleep on the floor? Like, if you didn't have a bed, would you rather, like, stay up guarding all night, or would you rather just sleep on the floor? I feel like sleeping on the floor is not that rude. I tried to make a second bed. And then Pavel, he's gonna scavenge. So all these guys, they have, like, different skills. You can see it says Bruno says good cook, Pavel's a fast runner, and Katya has bargaining skills. I feel like all those are pretty self-explanatory. Bruno, since he's a good cook, he's gonna be like our chef dude. He can make more food with less resources, which comes in very handy. Pavel, just like it says, he's a fast runner, so he's my speedy boy. I usually like to pick him for scavenging because he has a 12 inventory, which is really good. And then Katya has bargaining skills, so there's like a barter dude who comes around and she can get more for less. So I feel like she's very useful. She's like one of my favorite characters in this game. I would rather sleep on the floor. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's not gonna have that luxury other nights because I will have him be guarding every other night after this, but tonight he can sleep on the floor. Okay, so we got an abandoned cottage, and then it has like the listed resources. So here we can find some food, huge amount of materials, meds, weapon, lots of parts. And then it will also tell us if there's like danger or caution in the area. I think starting out, all of these are pretty good. So a family barricaded themselves in this house, but despite their efforts, looters got inside. It's been abandoned ever since. We might be able to find some useful things. The looters left behind or overlooked. The ruined villa has about the same stuff. They say people still live there. That's not good. Canned food, possible bandages, medicine. They don't want to trade. We could try to steal from them. So this is going to involve stealing. I don't think I want to do that. Quiet house remains almost untouched. In the calm area, people are trying to lead normal lives. We've got nothing to look unless we're willing to steal. Okay, so I'm not wanting to steal, so I'm going to go to this abandoned cottage. And we're going to bring our, what's this called, a crowbar, in case there's anything locked. We can go in and get that. But yeah, we're gonna have to try to have the best morally run ever. We're gonna have such high karma, such high morality. It's gonna be great. Okay. I'm gonna take the parts and the wood gunpowder isn't very useful unless you're wanting to make bullets, which is much later in the game. So right now, I'm gonna go in through the basement. Right now, I'm just gonna try to focus on wooden parts because in the early stages of the game, you'd want to build as much as possible. So we don't need a whole lot of complicated things because I could have taken all. But we'll see. But yeah, like I was saying about my model, I don't know why I'm not hitting grab all. I've been going back and forth between VC Face and Warudo, and I like different things about them each, but Warudo has like better movement, I feel like, and I like using that program in general better. Like I feel like it's just easier for me to understand and pick up, where VC Face, like moving with the settings, was really hard for me to understand. I'm actually gonna leave those gun parts. But I feel like it doesn't track my face as well. Like my eyebrows and stuff, if I try to move my eyebrows on my model, it doesn't actually move. But I like that VC Face, like I feel like my expressions are better. So I don't know. I might go back and forth between them and see what I like on stream better. But right now I'm going with Warudo. Our inventory is already full, but I'm gonna continue to look around the piles and see if there's anything useful. Dill, hello, how are you? I missed some stuff from Lost. Let me actually get in here so that way my time doesn't go down. I'm reading chat. What would your special skill be if you were in this game? I actually don't know. I think about that quite a lot. I'm like, man, if I were in an apocalypse situation, what like skills would I bring to the table? And I don't know if I'm a very skilled person. Also, we found some food, so that's pretty slay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave the food because I don't need to eat tomorrow. I'll come back for the food the day after. I think that's smart. What would my special skill be? I don't know. This is gonna sound like such like a cop-out answer, but I feel like I would just be like the cheerleader that boosts morale. Like there's a character in the game that's like really good at playing the guitar, and I'm not good at playing the guitar, but I think I would be like her because she's such a good person to have because she like boosts the morale. If people get depressed, you can just have her like play the guitar and like talk to people, and she like makes them happier. And I feel like that would be me. I feel like I'm a pretty good like therapist-y type person where I make other people happy. So I feel like even in like in a depressing wartime, I would be able to do that. I think that would be my special skill. I don't know if you guys want to answer what your special skills would be, but I think that would be mine. Warudo looks really good on you. Are the toggle? Yes, there are toggles, so I can be like very, very happy like this. I don't really like my anger and sadness. I might mess with them a little bit more because they look kind of the same, but this is me whenever I'm angry. Yeah, very, very angry, but I feel like it looks a little bit sad, so I might have to mess with that, especially because this is what sad looks like. Like it's basically the same mouth, just my eyes are slightly different. This one is just like, I forgot what they called it, but like a regular smile. Nothing too much to it, but I think it looks nice. And then my favorite is my shocked expression, like, yeah, I'm probably gonna use this one a lot. I think it's really funny looking. I'm gonna be like, how dare you say that? So yeah, but those are my expressions. I just wish that like it tracked my actual facial expressions better. He made it! Yes, thank you, Dill, so much for making it. Make us scrambled eggs. I love making scrambled eggs. I'd have all the skills. Dill, don't. No, you wouldn't. Dill, what would your skill be? I think... I don't know. Okay. There's a family portrait of parents and her 2 daughters. Good thing the girls don't resemble their father. He looks like a bear. God damn. That's rude. I feel like bears are kind of cute. Like whenever people like a good old dad bod that's like, you know, a big old grizzly bear, I feel like that's cute. I feel like that's a good dad. Your dad looks kind of bearish. Just more parts. I don't need any of that. Oh my goodness, there's a rubble pile. I should have brought a shovel. I didn't make one, but I should have brought one because like clearing these rubble piles by hand takes a long time. But luckily there's no one in here. You can see that there's like little circle things around my dude. That means that he's making lots of sound. So if I were trying to sneak around in this house, that would be bad. But there's no one here, so I can make as much noise as I want. I genuinely think I would not survive in a situation like this, but I think my skill would be gathering. I love carrying things and finding things. Yeah, I can agree. Faust, I think you're very good. Like, you have a good, like, attention to detail to things. So I feel like you would go out and you'd be like, oh, I found this really, really useful thing that everyone else overlooked. And I think you would be really good at that. Immediately getting out of the whole predicament. Oh, I try to join the army. Oh my goodness, you'd be a traitor. The army in this game is like evil, corrupt. Well, thank you. Of course. You're welcome. You're welcome. Also, Dill, you weren't here whenever I said it, but I did shout you out because you bought me this game, and I love you so much for that. It was very, very sweet. We're gonna open this. Hopefully there's some good stuff in here since it's locked. Yeah, Dill is a traitor. Love you too. Yeah, I don't know. I think the concept of this game is very, very neat because no matter what side, like you can't really pick a side. Everyone is kind of a bad guy. There's some good stuff in here, but I'm gonna leave it because again, right now, parts and stuff is my top priority, and we can come back to this house later and get the good stuff. Note that says, on the first day they robbed us, 2 days later they murdered our girls. I shot every one of them, but I don't want to use the gun anymore. It's broken and buried in the bad yard. The next part looks shaky. Oh, you are reading this, don't look for me. Damn. See, that's what I'm saying. Everyone in here is like a really bad person. And so those were just bandits that I think came in and just murdered this family, I guess. I don't know how old those girls were, but that's like really, really sad. But the military, they do the same thing. They come in like, they like to shoot at people just for fun. So there's not really any good guys in this game. Even me, I'm trying to be a good guy, but I know for a fact I'm gonna steal from some people. And like, even though theoretically I'm stealing from the bad people, stealing is stealing. And yeah, everyone's just trying to survive. I'm just trying to live. Is that a crime? No, that's not a crime, Dill. You know, you gotta do what's best for you. Oh, Faust says it is. My bad. Okay, so I don't have to feel bad about being a soldier. No, you don't have to feel bad. I think it's valid, just not the approach that I would want to do. Oh my goodness, we got like lots of good stuff. This place has medicine, bandages, food. So we will definitely be coming back here, which is good because usually that's like fire stuff that you have to steal whenever you need it. But it's good to know it's here whenever we need it. Okay. I'm looking to make sure that all my piles are good, which they are. I think I'm actually gonna get rid of 2 wood and take another stack of parts. I didn't get to look to see what we needed more, but hopefully that will be good. Okay, time to go home. Run, Pavel, run, 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 run! I mean, I'm a bad guy shooting bad guys. Does that make me a good guy or a neutral guy? know. See, that's like the whole morality thing of this game. Like, if you steal from the bad guys, technically the guys view that as good. But I think, like, stealing, shooting, and stuff, that's just, like, bad overall. Like, ideally, we should live in, like, a society that doesn't require shooting. So I would say it makes you more of a neutral guy. I definitely don't think it would make you a bad guy, but it definitely doesn't make you a good guy either. So I would say neutral. Okay, the night was calm. So that's good. Okay. Pavel, you are tired, so we're gonna get Katya out of bed. Even though she's a little bit sick, I'm sorry. Do that. Bruno slept poorly because he slept on the floor because he didn't get to finish his bed, so that's kind of a rip. I'm gonna finish clearing out this pile here. So you can see it says that my guys are hungry. I think that will be hungry for 2 days and then they move to very hungry. So I'm gonna try to feed them before they get to very hungry each time. So tomorrow we should feed them, I think. I don't know, there was like a very optimal ratio for feeding and I forgot it. But we're gonna do every 2 days after today. So on the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th, so on and so forth. What was I trying to make? Fruit stove. I'm gonna put that up in my kitchen area. That way tomorrow Bruno can do some master cooking. Katya, you can get in here. I think we got all the things. Oh no, there's one up here. So after we get that, we can go through that rubble pile. Yeah, but after we get that, we'll try to fortify our base because we have like holes in the walls and stuff, which is not good, and that's how bandits are gonna get in. So we have to try to fortify our base a bit to get people not to do bad things in here. But yeah. Okay. The stove is complete, so I'm gonna have Bruno make some more things. Can you make the fire at the weak spot so when they break in they get burned? Like the Big Bad Wolf story. Is this an abandoned house? Yes, it is an abandoned house. They just found it randomly. But, you know, it'd be cool if I could get them to burn, but I don't think that that's a mechanic of the game, unfortunately. I'm gonna make a radio. I don't know where I should put it, actually. Maybe... is that a good radio room? I usually try to stick everything in, like, these first 2 levels and try not to go too far up, just because it takes time. And I'm all about being time efficient. I think... I don't know, this seems like a good radio listening room, I guess. OMG, it's the radio from Brave Little Toaster. Yes, it is. No, for real, because the Brave Little Toaster, he talks about, like, the war and stuff. And now we end the war. So I believe that this is the canon Brave Little Toaster. You are so right. Okay. Can I get in there? But yeah. It's about halfway through the week. Did anyone have any good weekend plans for this weekend? Or do anything fun last weekend? I personally don't have anything going on this weekend yet. I'm streaming on Sunday. Shout out. Everyone make it. I'm going to do Doki Doki Literature Club on Sunday. I think 5 p.m. But other than that, I don't really have any other plans for this weekend. Last weekend I went like 2 hours out of town to visit some of my friends from school, and I haven't seen them in a while, so last weekend was a lot of fun. I went to a drag show, and I got to see lots of cool performers. But yeah, this weekend's just gonna be more chill. I'm gonna see what other things I can make. Appliances start singing about their misery when everyone else is sleeping. Yeah. I feel like in this game, like, the radio should just, like, sing while everyone else is awake because we're all in, like, the same struggle, and I feel like that would be comforting. Nope, just played Pokemons. Yeah, you've been, like, playing lots of Pokemon. Okay, I'm gonna make a shovel. Actually, I only have 7 parts left. I am not making a shovel. I'm not wasting my parts on that. We're gonna check in and see what's going on in the world. The rebel leader instructed us to warn listeners not to cross the front line. Failure to comply could result in death. So the radio like keeps us updated on like different life events. It will let us know whenever it starts to get cold out and stuff like that. It's like this. It's gonna be nice and warm, perfect for a stroll in the park. Because the winters in this game are brutal. If you're not prepared for winter and like staying warm, it's like instant death. I already read that one. Despite desperate counterattack by the rebels trying to lift the siege of Porzion, the city remains cut off. Government forces do not allow any aid to reach the city. Things would end up in rebels' hands. Okay, so just typical beginning thing. Usually I would try to like leave it on a playing station, but since I have lo-fi music going, I'm not gonna have music from the game going. I work this weekend, gotta make monies. OMG, I hope you have such a slay fun time at work. Hopefully there's not any Karens. I don't know if you still work on like the front end of customer service. I think you do, but if you do, I hope everyone's being nice to you there. I think I'm actually good in the base, so we're gonna go ahead. Katia's slightly sick, so I'll have her sleep for the rest of the day today. She's only slightly sick, so it's not like really important that we get her meds, but if she gets sick, then I'll make meds more of a priority. So we're gonna go ahead and end the day and go on to night. I do usually, but people are nice to me. That's good. I feel like you're a very just like likable person, so I feel like most people are not gonna be rude to you. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. Pavel's gonna scavenge. Katia's gonna sleep in bed because she's sick. And even though Bruno slept poorly, he's gonna guard because I'm scared of bandits. I feel kind of bad. Okay. So we got a couple new places. We have a shelled school. It's been shelled several times. Unfortunately, most of the cellars collapsed, so it might be a good idea to bring a shovel. Okay, I did not make a shovel, so we're not gonna go there. But there was still no danger. The supermarket remaining under military control, but people are still trying to scavenge for supplies. We can expect to meet other scavengers. Not best to get in their way. Okay, so this one's caution advised, which means that like there could be good people, there could be bad people. You don't really know until you get in there. Oh my goodness, chat is blowing up. A lot of flirty old people. Flirty old people are the worst. I would always be like so like mad, awkward, embarrassed. I don't know the right word for it, but it would always have me feel in some type of like weird way whenever I would have like people flirting with me while I'm at work, because I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to do my job. Like, I'm only being nice to you because that is quite literally my job. So I feel like people flirting with you at work is the worst. Being rude to you equals lack of soul. 100% agree, Dill. 10 out of 10 doctors recommend a FOSS in their life for increased happiness and life expectancy. Also agree. I am one of those 10 doctors. Call me Dr. Salsa because I agree with that. What's your signature Karen move? I asked for a pepperoni pizza and you gave me shrimp. What? I didn't get my Dr. Kelp. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go back to the abandoned cottage because I'm a creature of habit and I know it's safe there and I know that there's food there. We don't actually need to bring anything because I already know that I got through the area. Oh, I didn't see this pile before. Also, it says that there's a sniper. If I remember correctly, which, like, I don't know if I should try to remember all the aspects of this game, but if I remember correctly, this house, since it has the, we found that note where it says that there's a gun buried in the backyard. I think that if you, like, dig up the gun, you could get a gun, but also the sniper will shoot at you. So, that's something to consider. Yeah, Dill, I thought you were a pineapple pizza enjoyer. What the heck? If I don't have a pepperoni pizza right here, I'm calling the governor. Not the governor! Oh my god. You know, I work for the governor. Like, me and the governor, we're close. We're tight. I've actually never seen the new governor, my state's new governor, but just, he knows me. We're tight. The governor. Listen, I think we all three have different governors, so I don't think there is the governor. Oh my goodness, I'm your governor? I'm so honored. My first rule of action as governor is gonna be that everyone is required to give me 10,000 million hugs upon sight. Yep, everyone. So, you know, the next time I come visit you, you better give me 10,000 million hugs, or else bad things will happen. I'm trying to think what sugar cubes are used for. I don't think I need sugar cubes. If anything, they would be like a good trading thing, but I don't think they're worth anything. So we got our food. Parts and stuff are still very important, but I think usually my strat, especially since we have Katya and she's good at bargaining, I think parts, since they're stacks of 4, are very useful to get, but the wood, since they only stack in 2, I usually don't take as much wood home. That way I can, and like, get more valuable items. That way Katya can just trade with the barter, and I can take more things and less trips, if that makes sense. Whoa, that's so many. Yeah, but I'm worth it. I'm worth all those hugs. I'm gonna take the bandages. I actually need to look if my guys are smokers or not. So in this game, you can have like smokers and coffee drinkers, which is kind of bad because I usually like taking like cigarettes and stuff as trading items. But if you have a smoker and you get cigarettes, they're gonna smoke them. But also if you have like a smoker and you don't give them cigarettes and you do morally bad things, they're more likely to become depressed and broken. So you kind of have to find a balance. So I need to look up and see if my guys are smokers or not. But I think we're gonna leave those behind anyways. I think there was useful stuff up here if I remember correctly. Let's see. Take that here. Just take more parts. Also, I think it's like really cute, the little rats that run around. Sometimes they're kind of scary because whenever they're out of vision like that, sometimes there'll be like a little red thing and you'll think that it's a person, but then it's just a rat. And I think they're funny. I think they're little cuties. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of our parts. We have 2 inventory spaces and take the herbal meds and the medications. The differences between these is like herbal meds are more not as good, like not as potent. So like if somebody's sick and you give them herbal meds, there's a less chance that they'll actually recover from it, whereas like pills, they're actually very useful. So it's gonna sound bad. I know I said I treat my guys well, but usually whenever they're sick, I just give them the herbal meds because they're easier to come by, and I usually take the pills for trading items. I swear I treat my guys good, but like part of treating them good is getting them the most stuff that I can get. I can't believe you're leaving the Siggies. Could you trade them with the barter fella? I could. Yeah, maybe I'll take the Siggies instead of the wood. I'm just trying to think. Because I don't know for sure that the trader fella's gonna come tomorrow. He might come the day after. And if I don't have like anything to build with, then I'm gonna be really mad at myself. Maybe I'll leave the parts. Let's go see. I'll take some Siggies. It might be useful. Okay, I'm gonna leave this roll up one and take the 2 quality cigarettes. And I think I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna look in the basement again to see if there's any more mechanical parts, because that stack is full. I don't think there is though. Yeah, no. Okay. So this house still has like lots of parts and like random things, but I'm taking all of like the really good, valuable things. So we probably won't come back here unless we need just strictly parts. Okay. Dill, I don't think you were in here whenever you saw my model drinking water the first time, so just be prepared, be alarmed. She does look a little bit funny, but I'm gonna take a sip of water. Alright, tonight I got a really great haul. Ooh, it was a calm night again. Slay. There's one thing that you need to know about me in this game, and it's that I never come home with empty pockets. I always try to bring as much stuff as I can. Okay, so we're gonna send Pavel to bed. We're gonna send Bruno to bed, but after he does some cooking. So. Yes, wahoo! I love when Mix also drinks water. Thank you. I'm trying to, as like part of my being healthy again and like working out again, I need to up my water intake again. So I'm working on that. I got my cup here so that way I'm fully prepared and ready. Okay. So in order to make the stove work, we need like a fuel resource. The characters like when you have books around, it makes them less depressed, but to be honest, I'm gonna burn the books. I feel like as long as we have a couple, like if we have 2 books left, that's pretty good. They're not gonna be upset about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and make two fuel thingies and get Bruno cooking a little bit. I'm gonna check the radio, see if there's any new news. Bruno. Make 1 bowl for himself, and then we're gonna have him use the vegetables to make a 2-for-1 for Katya and Pavel. Okay, it's the same message. Okay, nothing on the radio's new. Okay, Bruno, you can go ahead and eat that. Poor Katya's gonna read Green Eggs and Ham for the rest of her life because you burned all the other ones. Listen, Green Eggs and Ham was like literally... Oh, I need 2 fuel for that. Everyone close your eyes. I totally did not burn another book. Green Eggs and Ham was like my favorite childhood story. Like I used to read that over and over and over again. I feel like I was a pretty happy child, so maybe that's the key to life is to read Green Eggs and Ham every day. No. It's actually kind of funny because Green Eggs and Ham, it was like the first book that I ever learned how to read, and I don't think I actually learned how to read it. I just memorized how the story went, and so I would pretend like I was reading it. I'd be like, this is Sam, but like I would just remember that's how my mom would read it to me. So I didn't learn how to read it, I just memorized the book. So I think that's kind of funny. I don't know what my first actual book I read was, but yeah. We're gonna have Katya eat, and then Pavel will eat whenever he wakes up. He's still tired. Also, I just noticed Katya's not sick anymore, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're doing good things. I'm really hoping that the trader guy comes around. That will do for now. That's so cute. Yeah, do you guys have like favorite childhood stories? I'm trying to think what some of my other ones were. The Very Hungry Caterpillar was like another one that I made my mom read to me like all the time. And then there was like some generic one that was just like, I love you to the moon and back. And that was a good one too. I don't remember the actual name of it, but I think we're gonna need to upgrade this because I have about everything that I want from it right now. So we're gonna upgrade it, and that's gonna allow us to fortify our walls and then also make traps so that way we can get food without scavenging for it. Pavel's gonna go eat because he's very, very hungry. The Little Red Hen and the Kissing Hand. I don't think I've ever heard of the Kissing Hand before. But yeah, the Little Red Hen is a good one. I really liked... I forgot the name of them, but it was like... the one with like the little bunny rabbit. Was it Peter Rabbit? Peter Rabbit books? I don't know, that doesn't sound right, but maybe... it was something like that. Roger Rabbit? Peter Rabbit? I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I think that those books were cute. And I love rabbits, so maybe that has to do with my affinity for rabbits today. Guys, I don't think that the barter's coming home. Okay. Actually, I was gonna end the day, but before I do that, maybe I'll make a shovel. Oh, I can't make a shovel, JK. Let's look at our things. Okay, so over here it has some thoughts. Our shelter is a good place where we can get some respite from the war. We only have one chair, rip. Beds to sleep in conditions. If somebody gets sick or wounded, they have a place to rest. We made a radio. It's good listening to it. Oh, I burned too many books. They really miss books. Books will help us forget the horrors of war. Staying in here offers slight respite in these hard times. Okay, we do actually have a smoker. It says cigarettes consumed are 3 per day. We also have a coffee drinker. I think Katya is a coffee drinker, so she's saying that we lack coffee. Breaches in the walls. Yeah. I'm trying my best, guys. Let's actually see. Yeah, Katya's the coffee drinker. And Bruno's our smoker. I think Pavel. Yeah, Pavel's just Pavel. He doesn't have any addictions. Okay, we'll go ahead and end the day. Dilsey also enjoys the Little Red Hen. In kindergarten, the teacher told us to go in and bring our favorite book. I think Peter Rabbit is a thing. I don't think I read them though. Yeah, I think it is Peter Rabbit. I don't remember much about it other than like the little cartoonish rabbit, and I just think that rabbits are cute. Aw, Dilsey brought in Little Red Hen for his show and tell in kindergarten. The Kissing Hand is about this little raccoon, and he gets a little sister. He gets really sad seeing his mama loving on the new baby. Aww. And so the mama raccoon kisses the little palm and explains that she loves them both. Aw, that is very, very sweet. I don't know. I really like kids' books. Like they always have like a really good message, which I guess is the point of them. But I don't know. There's something really nice about being a little kid and just having like feel good stuff all the time. I say as I'm playing like the most depressing game that I've quite ever literally seen. Maybe not the most depressing, but this game can get pretty depressing. But I like feel good things too. I just also like sad things. Okay. Where should we go tonight, fellas? Ruined Villa. We could try to trade. We could also steal from them. The Quiet House. Okay, I'm not gonna touch the Quiet House at all because, spoiler, this house has like 2 old people in them, and there's quite literally nothing to gather. Like some of these other ones, it says like we could steal from them, but there's still like rubble piles that you could gather supplies from. The Quiet House, there's literally nothing to gather, and it's just old people. And if you go in, like you can openly steal from them, and the old guy, it's so sad. The old guy will be like, "Stop! My wife is sick. Please don't take from us." And it's so sad because like if you steal from them and then you go back later in the game, you'll find that they're both dead because you stole all of their supplies, and it's so sad. And so I'm not going there at all. I can't deal with that, so we are not going to go there. The Shelled School. We don't have a shovel though. And I think it said that we need one. Unfortunately, most of the cellars collapsed, so it might be a good idea to bring a shovel, maybe other tools. So I kind of don't want to go there. I'm thinking either we go into the Ruined Villa or the supermarket. But the supermarket is caution advised, which means that there could be good guys or bad guys. There's for sure going to be guys. We just don't know if they're good or bad yet. So I'm thinking one of these two. Oh my goodness. So true. They're very, very nice. I was in high school on the bank advisory board. One day we got to go to one of the elementary schools and read books to the kiddos. I read a book that was based on a true story. Oh, that sounds really fun. I've always wanted to do something like that. Like I did things in school where I would volunteer with children, never like reading to them, but usually like playing and like just that like daycare type things. There was one that I did that was called like Safety Town, and we did like little lesson plans with kids to like try to get them to remember their address and like their mom's name and a phone number, and like we would do like different worksheets, and then we taught them about like fire safety and like police safety, different things like what to do in emergency situations. And I don't know, I think working with kids is really, really fun. Like in another life, I could see myself being a teacher. It is kind of draining though, so I don't know, but I like working with kids. I think it would have been fun to do something like that. Too bad you burnt all your books. Hey, I kept one book. They are reading Green Eggs and Ham on repeat, okay? And we already discussed that's like the only book that we need in life. And a dog and cat who survived Hurricane Katrina together. And the cat was blind and was following the dog. So they really helped each other survive. Oh, that sounds really, really cute. I know it's like completely different, but it makes me think of like the show Cat Dog, just because like cat and dog were connected and they had to like work together to do different things. But yeah, that sounds really, really cute. I think you would be a good teacher. Oh, thank you. My wings are in the way. No! My wings aren't that big. Look, I like they jiggle whenever I move my head. That's kind of slay. You guys did not answer, so I think I'm gonna go to the supermarket. Actually, no, we're gonna go to the Ruined Villa. I think right now we don't need food. We'll go to the supermarket maybe tomorrow night. Actually, do I have people doing what I want to do? Yeah. Okay. Ruin Villa. I'm gonna try not to steal from people. So I don't think I need anything. I might bring one lockpick just in case. No, I'm not gonna steal. I'm not gonna steal. Okay. We're gonna go scavenge. No stealing. Stealing is bad. Don't ever do it. Okay. They're lucky to have their own house. Yeah. This is gonna be Steel City. I need to sit down. Yeah, there's people inside. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna grab all this. Let's take a little peek-see, shall we? Okay. We're gonna be so sneaky. Come in. Close this door. And go down here. Okay. So in this game, if there's like a open hand like this, that means that it's free and it's not considered stealing. You'll see whenever I get to like furniture items, there's a closed hand that looks like it's like picking things up off the floor. It's like meh, 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 meh. That hand means that you're stealing. So as long as there's an open hand, I am free to take these items. Now technically they're not going to be happy with me like seeing me inside their house, but as long as I'm not stealing, my guy doesn't get sad about it. So I can't open this door, but I can look through. Okay. This lady's coming down the steps, so I think I'm just gonna wait here. See where she's going. She's going in this way. Okay. I'm gonna go up. Sneaky, sneaky, yeah. Gonna be a sneaky, slithery snake for the Lunar New Year, the year of the snake. Okay. I'm gonna open up. Close this door. Okay, this surprisingly has an open hand, so that's good. I gotta be careful because I know that she went this way. What do I want? I don't have any kids with me, so I don't need a broken toy. These electrical parts, they're pretty good later down the line, so I think I'm gonna take that. I'll go ahead and take the parts too, because that's pretty useful. And then we're gonna go upstairs. Oh my god. Don't come upstairs, don't come upstairs, don't come upstairs. Okay. If I get, there's like this little hidey hole, so I can hide there if I need to be. She's good, she didn't come upstairs. I'm surprised that these things aren't stealing, but I'm not gonna complain. Oh my goodness, I can get some books. Will that make me a better person? Well, chat, will you think I'm a better person if I drop the wood for books? Because I'll do it. I can't guarantee that I won't burn the books later, but I'll take them. Okay, we're gonna go in here. Close this door behind us. Even this cabinet isn't stealing. Maybe this isn't stealing because this isn't this person's house. Like, they're just in here squatting. So maybe the game isn't considering it as stealing. Okay, this is very useful items. It'd be good for trading, which I think the barter has to come soon. I feel like the barter is gonna come tomorrow, so I think I'm actually gonna take all of these useful meds and stuff. Even though they can only stack, I can get more than 2 wood for 1 thing of bandages. So I feel like that's a smart play there. Let's go down here. See what this says. Can you invite people to come back with you? No, unfortunately you can't. The way that you get additional people into your shelter is that randomly they'll just show up on your doorstep and they'll be like, please, I'm looking for a place to stay, I have nothing. And you can either accept or reject them. and that's like the only way that you get people. It would be really cool if you could just like find people out in the world though and be like, you should come stay with us. I also think it would be really cool if I could have more than 4 people, but 4 people is the max. Yes, get the books. Yes, I'm getting the books! Okay, a black and white picture of the owner's wife surrounded by burning candles. Did she pass away? I hope it was before the war, and she's lucky not to be a part of it. Very sad. Oh my goodness. Footsteps. No, 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 no. Please don't come down here. Please don't come down here. Please don't come down here. Okay. Oh my god. I about shit my pants. Okay. Take a step. I'm gonna go away from the stairs just to make sure that she can't see me until she goes away. Lots of wooden parts, lots of wooden parts. I don't want any of it. This is so spooky, I know, right? I really need her to go away. I also gotta keep my eye on the time up here. Oh, there's another person in this house too. Shit. Because if I don't make it to the exit before the clock, I don't know what time it actually gets there, but if I don't make it back before that clock, Pavel has a chance of getting hurt on his way back, and then also he won't get back until midday, so my supplies won't be there until he gets back, obviously. So, whenever possible, you want to try to make it back before counter. Okay. I'm gonna use the basement to sneak out, I think is the way to go. Wait, don't close it. Go through it, then close it. Lots of stuff in here. Ooh, okay. This jewelry does absolutely nothing, but it's a really, really good bartering item. So since I'm going the barter route, I think, again, we're gonna drop my wood for the jewelry. And I'm really hoping that the barter guy comes tomorrow, because I'm, like, putting all of my trust into that. Okay. Nothing here. Basically, right now I'm looking out for books, electrical parts, and components. Because, yeah, those are the only things that aren't a full stack. This thing's locked, and I didn't bring a crowbar or lockpick, so if we come back here, we'll bring probably a lockpick, because I don't want to make too much noise. We also didn't explore the upstairs area, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go back for tonight. We can explore the upstairs area on another day. Okay, they're walking that way. Now's my time to leave, guys. Oh no, I didn't mean to make them run. I'm just like so used to double clicking in this game all the time. Close this door so that way they'll never know. Now we can run. Run to exit! I think that was pretty sly. I didn't even steal. Which, like I said, I thought there was going to be a lot more stealing options. Like, I thought all those furniture pieces would be stealing. So, unless it was and, like, they changed it on the Switch version of this, which I don't think they would have. I don't think I stole. I wish I could bring so much stuff every night. Pavel, you do. Oh my god, we've been raided. No! My guys got wounded. And they stole food and water. Someone tried to rob us. They didn't seem very determined. Well, obviously they were because they hurt us. Didn't do much harm. Yes, they did! Okay, I need to get weapons for these guys and board up my doors. Oh my god. Okay. Pavel, you're tired, so you can go to bed. Katya, you can go to bed too, because you're also tired, because you were guarding, which you did not do a good job of guarding. Okay, so throughout the game, there's like little blinky things on their bio, and it will like unlock more of their story. So Katya, I've been around more than any of my friends and relatives. I've met famous people. Readers found my interviews funny and incisive, but when I try to write down my experiences, I'm stuck. I want to find and hug my folks, not write about them. I wish I had I wish I had been seeing them more often. Okay, okay. So yeah, to be honest, whenever I play this game, I never like really read their stories, so maybe I'm gonna find out more about these characters. But at the end of the game, you can also get like good and bad endings for them, depending on the moral choices that you made. Like, oh my goodness, I didn't realize I had another thing over here. Depending on the choices that you made in the game, like if you made like really bad choices, that's actually gonna lead to bad endings for your guys. So like, maybe whenever the war's over, they don't rejoice with their family, whereas if you did like morally good things, Katya rejoices with her family and like becomes a successful celebrity and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, look, we had another book and some meds. Slay. So the game like tries to stop you from being morally corrupt as much as possible, because you can also have those endings, as well as, like I said earlier, people can actually get broken and just not be able to be used. Okay, it's starting to cool down with clouds and possible rainfall. Our advice for cold evenings is to grab a good book and a hot cup of tea and relax. Okay. So it's starting to cool down. I think that we still have a bit until winter. Listen to Persian radio, where we regret to announce that our colleague, Hoven, died this morning. He was shot by a sniper on his way to work. He will be missed. Okay. I don't really know what that means in terms of the war, if that's good or bad. I think that's bad, actually. We'll find out as the news continues. Mass graves were discovered in the town of Brava. The military has secured the area and denies reporters access until the end of the investigation. So I think that means that areas are not going to be available to us anymore. I think. Oh, the barter's in. Okay. Katya, it's your time to shine, Honey Pop. I know you're sleeping, but we got things to do. Let's actually see what materials we need before I speak to him. Alright, so we need a lot of wood. We're good on parts. So right now I'm trying to get boarded up, and I also want to make a couple traps, which we also just need wood for. So we need just like as much wood as humanly possible. So let's see what this guy's got. Okay, he's got a lot of good stuff. He only has 10 wood, which is actually kind of bad. I was hoping for more, but we're gonna get what we can get. Jewelry won't do, try harder. 2 jewelry. Okay, so it says it's very generous of you. I do not want to be generous. I want to scam this man for as much as we got. So I think cans of food are pretty good because you don't have to cook them. Won't do, try harder. Okay, fine. We'll get regular food. Fine, we have a deal. Maybe I can get some water from you too? Yeah. Oh, that was a lot of water, actually. Maybe one of these? Won't do, try harder. I just want to make sure that I'm, like, cheesing him as much as I can. Okay, I think that is as much as I can. Okay. Go ahead and do that. Why are you scamming him? I'm not scamming him! We're trading! It's a very, very fair trade. If I was being generous, if anything, he would be scamming me. So I don't want to be generous. I want it to be a fair trade. Not a very good first impression. Listen, I'm not trying to be charitable to this man. Franco, look at him. He looks like a decent man, but I'm not trying to be charitable to him. I think I'm gonna trade, get some fuel, that way I don't have to burn books anymore. And we'll trade just like sugar and herbs. I don't need all these herbs. Get as much fuel as we can for that. Still very generous. Okay, we'll take back some herbs. Actually, I'll add some herbs back in, and we'll get some cigarettes for Bruno. Have a deal, have a deal. Won't do, try harder. I'm trying to think if I want anything else. The vegetables would actually be kind of good, because then I can make 2 food for 1. So I think I do want the vegetables too. And we'll just do more stuff until I can get them. Oh, finally have a deal. Not too much. Deal. Okay. Katya, you can go ahead and go to bed. I'm gonna keep that guy there for right now in case we need any more parts. But first things first, I think we are going to board up one of the walls. I think there's like 3 walls that we need to cover. Like that. So there's one right here. That's a good entry point. He's going up here as an entry point. I don't know where the other one is. I think that there's 3. But we're gonna get more secure that way. Hopefully our guys don't get wounded again. It's day 4, so they don't need to eat. We're gonna see if we can make a trap though. No, I'm out of wood already. Damn. I guess I'm gonna send this guy home. Goodbye, sir. Thanks for trading with me. Please come back, even though I slightly scammed you. I'm gonna have Bruno go to bed since he's slightly wounded. And then once he's in bed, we'll go ahead and end the day. Go to scavenge. Slay. End the day. Okay, so we got Sniper Junction, which is danger, so I don't think I want to go there. At least yet. Maybe later in the game. We might find very valuable things there, but it's very risky. Small apartment buildings, caution advised. This apartment building is owned by an elderly couple and their son. They're still around, managing to fend off looters. Probably have supplies, but won't be willing to share them with us. We can steal or take by force. Okay, so that's stealing. Sniper Junction is where you're from. Hey, yo? I didn't know you had mad sniper skills like that. Okay. I think I kind of want to go to the Rune Villa, but last night I said that I'd go to the supermarket the next day. So we're gonna go ahead and go there. Katya did a bad job guarding by herself. So I'm gonna have Bruno guard. He is slightly wounded, but only slightly. And we have the hole patched up, so he should be good, I think. Slay. We're gonna take the crowbar. And that's all we're gonna take. Let's go scavenge. Okay, we've got people with guns. Ooh. That's all good stuff. If I remember correctly, these guys are okay as long as I don't attack them. I'm gonna wait outside here to see what they say, though. Hey, you. Should be enough for both of us, don't worry. Okay, yeah, these guys are friendly, so we're good. There's like another scenario in this game where people, you'll come in. Oh, he's getting that loot. Okay, I'll come over here, buddy, don't you worry. You'll come in, and there's like military men that's like harassing a civilian. And that's whenever it's more dangerous in here. But luckily we didn't get that one. We're just gonna grab all this for right now. Hey buddy, did you leave anything behind in this pile? Let me just squeeze right past you here. I'm gonna take the electrical part. I'm gonna leave the tobacco. I don't care about that. Go downstairs. I wonder if I make the other guys nervous because they just like walk around calmly and I'm like running everywhere. I like to have pep in my step. Oh. Let's grab all again. The bad thing is there's not as much useful stuff in this place since there's other people looting it. It actually doesn't like make a whole lot of a difference. Like if I come back and I leave this stuff untouched, it's still gonna have that stuff. Even though there's other looters, like if I leave these bandages here, they technically still would be here the next time. But you just have less stuff overall in the supermarket as opposed to other scenarios you might have more. I'm gonna open this up. But yeah, I like this game a lot. I really like how it's like 2D, but you can see everything in the background. Like it feels like kind of a dollhouse, kind of. Oh my goodness, we have so many bandages. Oh, I can't stack 3. Damn. I think I'm gonna leave that bandage then, actually, and come back for it another time. Actually, I might leave all of them. I might put my valuable stuff in here since there's valuable stuff. And then come back for it. Since I know that the trader isn't gonna come tomorrow, I want to emphasize just parts and wood so that way we can get building. So I'm gonna dump all this other useful crap in here. But yeah, it kind of feels like a dollhouse because it's very 3D, but you're only playing in a 2D space. I think it's really cool. This is the scariest dollhouse I've ever seen. Well, yeah, it's not a very pleasant dollhouse, but it's dollhouse-esque, is it not? I don't know. There's something just like about the visual style. I can't quite put my finger on it. That's like the best way I can describe it. But I think it's like a very visually pleasing game to me. Like, usually whenever I explain it to other people, I kind of explain it like Fallout Shelter, because it's got that 2D where like everything's stacked on top of each other. But it's not 100% 2D. I feel like it's more lifelike than like Fallout Shelter or like other base building games that are 2D like this. There's just something that like really scratches my brain. And even though it's like kind of dark and scary, that kind of fits the aesthetic that I like, because I like whenever things are kind of dark, I guess. I don't know. There's just something... I feel like this game is very Mick-coded. And it's very nice. We're gonna go dump our stuff back in here. Well, I got my eye on you! What the hell? I'm just chilling. Okay, I'm gonna drop this stuff. I actually think I'm gonna leave. I have a lot of meat. I'm gonna leave the meat, but I am gonna take the carrots. And let's go see what we have upstairs. Goodness, I am a yapping machine, but I'm not used to like this much non-stop yapping. I can feel, not only am I like more thirsty than usual, but my lips are also a little bit dry and chapped. So, hey guys, we got a book. 1 book scored. So, I'm gonna need to get lots of chapstick after this, for real, for real. I keep on licking my lips, which is not helping. But, I guess. But yeah. Let's see. Port. Oh, I think she's leaving. Own it. Anything else useful over here? We'll come upstairs. Yeah, all my friends are leaving. It's about the halfway point. I think I'm good, though. I'm gonna continue. I'm your best friend. This might say it better. Faded leaflet with a skull and crossbones reads, "Danger, do not touch unexploded ammunition. Any weapons, ammunition, or left behind or unexploded may be booby-trapped. Do not touch anything. Do not risk severe injury or death." Well, there was broken weapons in my supply closet, so that's not what this wall said. What did this wall say? I'm your best friend. I will kill you for nothing. What the? That's not very best friend. What the? I can't believe the wall would lie to me like that. Chapstick at the desk is the move. I think I do. Hold on. I do have some Laneige, a lip sleep mask. I'm gonna put some of that on. I don't have chapstick at my desk right now, but this will help. What the? Wait, are you saying what the to me putting on a lip mask, or what the to the best friend killing you thing? Because I agree to both, but I just want to clarify what the what does too. Okay, back to the regularly scheduled program. Grab all that. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm actually gonna leave this. Take that. I'm gonna just bring it down to my supply closet. Like I said, I'm gonna focus on getting mostly wooden parts, but I want to bring all this useful stuff to one area so that way it's easier to come in and come out of here the next time. The lip mask was a little strange, but I wasn't gonna call you out on it. I only applied like a little bit. Like, it's not a very thick mask, obviously, but it did actually help quite a lot. So it's just like, it's like chapstick on steroids, really, if you think about it. Like, just ultra, ultra hydrating. Okay. I'm gonna bring my stuff down into my cabinet and then do one final swoop of just wooden parts. There actually wasn't a ton of wooden parts, so maybe that wasn't a smart move for me to do, but we'll see. I'm gonna take the water. I'm only gonna take 4 of these parts. Gun. Need the meds. I might also leave the book for right now. And then fill up the rest of this with components and wood. Let's go to the roof. I think there's lots of stuff up there. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever tried like the Laneige lip sleeping mask, but they are my favorite. I used to put them on like every single night. I have it at my desk to like remind me to put it on, but I actually haven't used it in a while. So it does feel really good on my lips though. I was hoping that there would be more piles up here. Maybe there isn't a lot of wooden parts here. Maybe I did a goof. So now it's almost time. I think I did do a goof. Much time left, I know. piles. Just one more wood, please. I'm getting greedy. Okay, he's gotta go. Run, 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 run! Okay, he made it, he made it. Whew, I almost got a little bit too greedy there. Day 5. So today I gotta feed them. I gotta remember to feed them. Great Hall. Aw, no, Bruno's sick. He's slightly wounded and slightly sick. Good thing is Katya's not slightly wounded anymore. Alright, before I cook, I think I want to upgrade. Actually, I can't upgrade this. Man. Okay, well, we're just gonna go ahead and cook. Let's see. I'm gonna cook 2 of these, so that's gonna make 4 food. It's gonna use all of our vegetables, but we're gonna get 4 food from it. So I'm gonna have them cook, eat, and then sleep. Pavel, we're gonna have you go ahead and sleep. Katya, let's see what supplies we can make. What will you feed them? I would assume he's making like some sort of vegetable stew. So it has vegetables and meat. So, or like maybe he's making like a pot pie or something. That would be very comfy and cozy. Okay, I'm gonna make a food trap. That way I don't have to worry about food as much. I like to always put them in the basement. I don't know if it's an actual game mechanic or not, but I feel like if it were real life, you'd be more likely to trap critters down in like the basement that you don't really go down into. So I feel like that's usually the best spot for them. It's kind of gross whenever you think about it because they put up a little trap and then they're just eating mice, but it's the wartime. You gotta do what you gotta do. Food is food. At least they're getting in their protein. Gonna make massive gains and get big and beefy like me. Okay, so Bruno ate. We're gonna go ahead and have him sleep now. Set the trap. And I'm gonna put in 1 meat, but whenever I get it back, I'll get 2 meat. So I'm gonna have a net gain of 1, which is pretty slay. And then I'm gonna have Katya go up and eat. I feel like if I were in an actual wartime, the best food to eat would probably be like not vegetables and meat. Like I feel like you would need like beans and like canned food. I guess we have like the canned food here, but like I always assumed this was like tuna or like canned meat. But I feel like there would be a lot more cans that would be giving us nutrients. Or I'd make like a lot of rice. I feel like rice is already a goated meal, but I feel like you can get really full off of like a little bit of rice. So I feel like that would be the way to go for cooking, rather than like soup and stuff. But I feel like these guys, not to like call out my guys, I feel like they're not very smart. They're like, oh, well, I don't know, Bruno's a good cook, so maybe he is making something like really comforting and filling with the little that he has. There's nothing new going on. Help! Is anyone there? Oh my goodness. So these kids, they have a sick mother, if I remember correctly. But yeah, our mom is sick, please help us. Luckily, we have lots of meds, so I do think I'll be able to help them. Which we are trying to have as good of a run as we can, so okay. We live several blocks away from here. Our mom is very ill. She needs medication. Could you please spare any? Without your help, she will die. After Daddy went to fight, we only have her. Please help us save her. Of course, absolutely. It is kind of a lot, too, I think. Okay, I still have 1 left over, so yeah, I have plenty to spare. Even if it was all of it, I would have given it to the kids. But now you can see, if I look at their bios, they will all say stuff about it. So Katya is very nice. Again, she's one of my favorites. Those kids were very brave. They risked their lives walking around the neighborhood to save their mother. Bruno is kind of mean. But he said that we did do the right thing. Meds are hard to come by, but we did the right thing. I just remember Bruno, he's like kind of mean. Like sometimes whenever you do good things, he gets mad at you. He's like, oh, we needed those supplies. But I think since we have extra, he's like, oh yeah, we did the right thing. Pavel, we couldn't just leave those poor kids without help. That would be callous. So yeah, they're all happy. That gives them like a little boost. So now they're less likely to become depressed later on in the game. So that's Slay. Yeah, you can see Bruno's content. And so is Katya. Bruno's just tired. Pavel, we'll have you go ahead and eat. And I think everyone ate today, which is good. Let's see what we need to upgrade our weapons workshop, because I would like to get these guys more defensive at night. Okay, so right now, again, we just need to grind out for wooden parts. Can't make a knife, we need gun parts. Okay. Need more wood for that. Okay, so tonight we're just gonna try to focus on wooden parts. Why are these people living together? These guys should group up for real. Yeah, I wish that was a thing that you could like invite those kids to and like their mom to stay with you. Like I think this game would be really, really fun, especially since the house is so big, to have like a lot of characters. It would be a lot harder to juggle it, but I think it would be fun if I could have like at least up to 8. That would be really, really cool. And there's also a DLC. I do have it installed, obviously, because you can see like the broken toys, but you can have kids in this game, which adds like a whole nother layer and makes it even more sad, because like it's already sad imagining like, you know, just regular people trying to survive in these conditions. But whenever you have a kid, they like say really depressing things, and they're like, oh, like I just want to go to school today, or like I don't understand why dad's not let me play with the kid across the street. And they're like, I don't know. It's really interesting to see the perspective of kids in this game. I don't think we're gonna get any in this playthrough because I already have a 3-person household. So if I get somebody, they're not gonna have a kid with them, because then that would be 5 people. But and obviously the kids, they can't really do much. Like you can't have them guarding or shelter, like scavenging. They're kind of just there to like help boost morale, because it does, you know, make the other people happier whenever there's a kid around. But then you need like a whole bunch of other supplies. You need to like build toys for them, or else they get sad and depressed. I don't know. I think kids in this game are fun, but get a Mick Jr. maybe one day. Very, very sad. They can go to the mines. No! The kids do yearn for the mines. I think it's funny because 11-Bit Studios, which is the people who make this game, they make another game called Frostpunk, which is really fun. I don't like it as much as this game, but in that game, you have to like mine for resources, and it's quite literally an option. Like you have a different social moral paths that you can take, and like with children, your option is that you can either build schools for them and like get them educated so that way they can like do better things, or you can put a new law in effect that makes them go to the mines. And whenever I played it, don't tell anyone, but whenever I played it, I made the kids go to the mines. I was like, I need workers, send them kids to work. Maybe I'm a bad person. Anyways, we're gonna have Katya guard, Pavel scavenge, and we're gonna have Bruno sleep in the bed today, even though I don't think Katya's as good at guarding as Bruno is. He's sick and wounded, so he should sleep in bed. Schools or mines? What the? Okay, you have to understand it from this perspective, okay? That's like one of the first laws that you can create in the game, and you don't have a lot of like hands-on resources. And if you choose the schools, like you have a rule in effect that makes them go to school, but then also you're required to build the schools. which you don't have a lot of resources with to begin with. And like, the children, they yearn for the mines, so why would I not send them to the mines? No, I don't go spreading lies. Remember I said I would be a teacher in another life? Anyways, I think I'm gonna go back to the ruined villa. I think there's good stuff there. I think we have lots of parts and stuff. I'm gonna bring both my lockpicks. I think that there was something that I needed to unlock downstairs, if I remember correctly. And we'll bring another one just in case. But let's go at it. Teach them how to yearn more for the mines. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I feel like if I were a kid, it would be kind of fun to explore a mine, maybe. What about if I find crystals down there? That'd be like the best day of my life if I went into a mine and like found a bunch of crystals. Now, granted, they were just like coal mines to get fuel and stuff to run the generators. Because in Frostpunk, basically what it is, you live in like this society where I forget exactly what happened, but like something to do with like the sun or like, I don't know. I forget the lore. I really shouldn't be saying things because I forgot the lore. But it's like a never-ending constant winter, and it's like below freezing every single day, so you just have to survive and stay warm. So you need lots of like fuel or else you will quite literally die. Man, I used a lockpick on this and there's like nothing good in here. What the hell? I'm leaving all that. I don't want any of that shit. What's your favorite crystal? I don't know, actually. I really like amethyst because obviously I really like purple. I also really love opal. Like, opal is so beautiful. So I would say one of those two. Rose quartz is also very pretty. I don't know. I want to get like more into like witchy crystal. Oh my goodness. Oh, someone just shot. I ran. Oh my god. He's gonna come down here. I don't think that there's anywhere to hide in the basement. Better go check it. Oh my god. Close that door, close that door, close that door. This is so intense. Why did I run? In this door. Walk in here. Walk over here. We're just gonna hide in here until this guy. Okay. It's coming back up. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I'm so used to just like always running, it's so hard for me not to double click. Is it here? It must be somewhere. Okay, I think he gave up on the noise. He's looking through his stuff now. We're gonna wait for him to not be in this room. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Sometimes whenever I would play this by myself on the Switch, like I usually got most of my guys to survive, but a lot of times I would like misclick like that and make my guys run, and it would get them killed, and I would like cheat and save scum and like exit out of the game and just reopen it, because the game saves every morning whenever you come back. So like if I died while scavenging, I would just close the game and then just come back in. I didn't do that all the time, but like only if I felt like I died from a genuine like misclick. I won't be doing that obviously while I'm streaming, so hopefully I can prove that I'm just good at the game without doing that. We love save scumming. Listen, I feel like if they didn't want you to do it, the game would just save more often, you know? Like, it's not my fault that they made it so easy to do it. It's some woman's diary. She writes a lot about a man called Emil. Apparently he owns this house and she made friends with him while treating his wounds. After she moved in, he began to reconcile with his wife's death. After these two found some consolation in this mess. At least these two. Okay. That's sweet. I wonder if that's who's living here right now, because I saw two of them. So it probably is Emil. I already forgot the other lady's name. I should have looked before I opened that door. I'm being careless. Okay. Wood. I need lots of wood. I'm gonna drop some of these parts. Usually I'm team parts, less wood, but today I am trying to get as much wood as possible. I probably should have also closed that door. Oh my god. Okay. Close this door real quick. I lost where the other. Okay, we have one person here, one person up here. Yeah, I think this is Emil, because he's sick, wounded, so he's not gonna leave the bed. But if I go in the bedroom, there's probably lots of good things, but that's gonna cause havoc. So I'm not gonna go in the bedroom. Um, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I think 14 wood is probably plenty. I probably don't need that. Is it here? Ooh, food. Okay. Gun parts would actually kind of be slay because I do want to make a knife. But like I said, we're trying to get as much wood as possible. But I think tomorrow night we're gonna try to get weapons. Oh, he's coming. Hit him! Oh my god, he saw me, he saw me, he saw me. No! Oh my god. Run! Okay, Pavel got a little bit wounded. Oh my god. If I had a weapon, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have used it and probably would have killed him. But I didn't, so I just hit him once and then ran away. They're not gonna be happy with me. Tonight I had a really good haul. Look at what I got. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I thought for real he was just laying in his bed. I just wanted to take a little peek-see, see what he was doing. And we were raided. My god. Oh my god, everyone's wounded. Oh my god. Someone tried to rob us. They must have been more scared than us. They didn't do much harm. We had some weapons, but not enough for everyone. Katya was wounded, but the attackers didn't steal anything. Okay, that's good. Starting to feel a bit unwell, okay. So we got Pavel, who's slightly wounded, Bruno, who's sick and slightly wounded, and then Katya, who's slightly wounded. Yay, I'm doing great, guys. Have Pavel go to bed. And then Bruno has a new bio update. Okay. Bruno, I used to be an optimist, one of those people who's sworn that war wouldn't come. Wars happen far away in third world countries, or so I thought. Even when I was listening to the news getting scarier and scarier day by day, I did not believe that it was all about to happen. Damn. Bruno's me for real. Like, every once in a while I check the news and I'm like, oh, like, I think about whenever COVID happened, I'm like, oh, that's so far away. COVID's not gonna be a thing that affects me. And then it turned into like a global worldwide pandemic and I was like, oh, I guess I was wrong. Okay, we have our food trap. Oh, I meant to upgrade. Or no, did I mean to upgrade? I meant to, yeah, we already have the wood. Okay. We're gonna board up another hole. Cheat! I didn't cheat! I said that I did cheat in the past. Oh. I said that I did cheat in the past, but I'm not gonna cheat on stream. I would never cheat on stream unless I had a very good reason to. Or aren't you giving me a hard time about save scumming? That's because you were save scumming in Don't Starve, and the way that you explained that you had to do it seemed like it was hard. Whereas this way, it's easy to save scum, and so I feel like it's okay. Like if you have to do a lot of extra steps, it's not hard at all. Well, I plead the fifth. I don't know. Beware of looters roaming the city. It's best to lock your doors. Okay, so that means that bandits are going to become a lot more frequent, which is bad because I don't have any weapons. Cool outside. We already heard that. Okay. I'm gonna have to go to bed. Interesting logic. Listen, it's just, I'll admit it, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite. I don't like save scumming, but whenever you figure out how to do it and it's like a really easy mechanic in the game, it's hard to not do it. You know? Like on my Switch I would do it a lot. I don't think I've ever done it, like, I don't play a whole lot of PC games. I've kind of recently got my PC for my birthday in August. And so I haven't played like a whole lot of dedicated PC games, but I've never save scummed in a PC game. It's always been like my Switch because I feel like it's very easy to just like hit the home button and like close and pretend like it didn't happen. A lot of the times whenever I would save scum in this game, it's not even because like I would mean to, it because it was like I would kind of rage quit out of the game and I'd be like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm so stupid. I let Pavel die in the most stupid way. So I would like close the game, take like a breath, and then reopen the game, and then it would just, you know, be the start of the day again because I closed the game. But yeah, I don't condone it. I'm trying to be better. But it's hard out here. I don't know what else we need to do. I want to board up the third wall. We need more wood. Can I upgrade my weapons workshop? No. More wood. It's always the constant need for more wood. Okay. So tonight, I want to get more wood and more gun parts. And hopefully that will be good. Could also do with some more food. Like, I don't need it, but I won't scoff at it either. I think maybe I should get a third bed because everyone's slightly wounded. But I feel like that's just gonna use up wood that I want. How much wood is it? Yeah, that would use up all my wood. Yeah, I'm not making another bed. I can deal with 3. Bruno, you're just gonna have to... You can go sit in this chair. And then I'm gonna end the day. Yeah, get nice and comfy. Okay. Everyone is wounded. So that's great. To be honest, I think I'm gonna have everyone guard today. Well, not everyone, I'm still gonna have Pavel scavenge, but I'm gonna have them bulk guard just because the radio said that there's a lot of looters. And I don't want my stuff to get taken. So we're gonna have them bulk guard. Everyone's gonna be hecka tired tomorrow. Nobody's gonna get healed, but it'll be fine. Did I ever make a shovel? I should have done that today. Yeah, I did not make a shovel. Damn it. I would be kind of slay to go back to that ruined villa, but I think that those people are going to be more on the lookout now that I've been there once. So maybe I should take a cooldown from there. Abandoned cottage still has 70%. Wasn't there one of these? That said trading was available. Maybe I'll take Katya out to trade. No, that's... Okay, we're gonna go to the supermarket. There's not wooden parts, but we're gonna hope that the barter comes and we're gonna get lots of the good tradable items. Okay, I just got a notification for an achievement. I got double watch for having 2 people guarding, so that's kind of slay. I love unlocking achievements. Okay, tobacco leaf, whatever. Alright, let's go down to my loot. Okay, all my good stuff. Leave that. I think I am gonna take this broken gun. It's broken, but we can repair it once we upgrade our workshop. So that will be useful. I don't want the bullet casings. Okay. Do that. I don't know if I left anything else down here. Over here. What are you gonna do with a gun? It's gonna be protection in case raiders come by. You know. We gotta be able to protect our base. What they do with the gun is up to them. I'm personally not gonna shoot anyone. But like, if there's a gun in the house and raiders come, who knows, maybe they'll just like fire warning shots. Maybe people will get shot. I don't know. That's up to Katya and Bruno how they want to guard the place. But sicky. Okay, we'll come upstairs. Why are you guys questioning me? It's good to have protection. Did you see my guys got hurt? You know, you gotta protect yourself. If they're coming in, like stealing my stuff, attacking me, of course I'm gonna like whip out a gun. You know? You gotta do what you gotta do to protect them. Property over human life. No, it's not over human life. It's like also my human life. Like, sometimes the raiders in this game get so bad where like they can actually like really hurt you, which if you don't get treated then you'll die. So like, so human life over human life. Exactly. My life is more important than the NPCs' lives. And I'm not afraid to admit to that. I care about my guys more than the NPCs. That's kind of fucked up, not very noble. Well, are you saying that if you were playing this game, you would rather have your guys die than to like shoot, and not even kill, just shoot the NPCs? Oh, so they are NPCs now, aren't they? Well, yeah, they're just little guys. We don't even see them. It just says you were raided. Here's the bullets that we used to fend them off. It doesn't say that they kill anyone. It just says that we used X amount of bullets to fend them off. Man, this supermarket kind of dry. Is that really? Did I go over all the piles? These guys went up on this roof. Maybe there's some more stuff over here. I retract my statement about Mick being a good teacher. Do not let her teach children. Hey, I am a good teacher. Guys, you're forgetting that this is a war. Okay. There's not any piles over here. I'm not very happy with the loot that we got, to be honest. Like, this kind of sucks. Let me go back to my cart. I think there's something more useful than I can get than 1 cube of sugar. Rose supports war. I do not support war. These guys are not for the war. They're just for surviving and living their lives. So, I think in the time of war, you do have to be like a little bit selfish, you know? Like, you can't help everyone whenever everyone else is against you. Like, I would love to help everyone, but as long as, like, if they're gonna be mean to me first, obviously I'm gonna fight back. But if people are nice to me, or like, just neutral, like those kids, like I helped those kids, remember? Because they were nice, neutral NPCs, but whenever the NPCs are aggressive, I gotta be a little aggressive back. Is there anything else I want? I'm not gonna take that one part, I guess. I'll use 4 components instead. Okay, we'll go back home. No wonder bro liked the gun, arms dealer. Okay, listen, another thing that's useful about the gun, I am an arms dealer because it could be a useful bartering item. So maybe I don't use the gun, maybe I just barter it to somebody else who will use the gun. You know? I think it's fine. I think you guys are judging me too harshly. Okay. Night was calm. I guess I didn't need both of them to guard, but you know what? They did a good job. Okay. They're all tired now, unfortunately, but I only have 2 beds, so we're gonna have Katya work until the other one of them is awake and ready for the day. I want to sell this gun to a child. I would never sell a gun to a child, first of all. Oh my goodness. Not enough wood. That barter better come over here. We did get food in our trap, which is kind of slay. Okay. I do need Bruno whenever he wakes up to make 2 more meals. Yeah. So I think I do have to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna set this trap and I will be right back. Please entertain yourselves. Also, my model's gonna look kind of weird because I have to take my headphones off because I have like a wired headset. So please do not mind my model like freaking out. help, help! Ah! Dill, why do you need help? Is it because my model's freaking out? I'm sorry. She looks so awkward whenever I come in and out of frame, but yes. Well, I don't know how to fix that. I guess I could go in and be like, stop tracking before I leave. But like, that's like a lot of extra steps. She whispers to herself. Oh. Yeah, was my mouth moving? That is kind of creepy. I think that's because you can slightly hear my PC fan running, and I have it set so that way my headset needs to be readjusted. I have it set so that way her mouth moves to noise because the mouth tracking was not working very well otherwise. So I feel like whenever there's nothing going on, her mouth does move a little bit because you can hear my PC fan slightly in the background. So I gotta look at that. Again, more reasons why I might switch over to VC Face. I might look into other tracking programs too. Oh my god, the parter did come. Yes. But I don't know. I really like Warudo. Like, I'm really trying to make it work, but there's just like some things that I wish it could do better. But unfortunately, I don't think any of the programs are gonna be perfect. Like, I've tried two. Well, actually, I've tried three, but Nyan, I think, was the other one. That one, whenever I went in, my model, like, her neck was just completely broken. And I kept on trying to calibrate it, and it had me sitting, like, even though I was looking at the thing, it had me sitting like this to the side, and my neck was, like, broken. I was like this. And I could not fix it. So maybe I'll try to re-download Nyan and look at that, because it seemed very, like, from the stuff that I saw online, it seemed very similar to Warudo. But I gotta mess around with stuff more, I think. But right now, Warudo's obviously in the win, because that's what I'm using right now. What did I need? Lots of wood. I want all the wood I can get. I have lots of bandages, so you can have a bandage. Very generous. Oh, hell no, I don't want to be generous. Let's see. Ooh, I wanted weapon parts. That's gonna be fine. We have a deal. Damn. Okay, I want to try harder. So we'll do this for our first deal. She's just doing witchy things. Yeah, she's a witch in training, just like me. You know. She's special. Like I said, I just gotta figure out some things. I might try more programs, but we'll figure it out. Also, my like stream setup itself is kind of scuffed because I don't have like two monitors, but I think it's working out well so far. I basically just have like the game in a windowed mode that takes up like 75% of my screen, and then I have OBS running, but like it's smushed all the way like to the side of the screen, where basically I can just see what my model looks like and what she's doing, and I can see the chat. And I think it's working well so far. It might be like kind of harder to like do like mod things in chat whenever I ever have to do anything like that. But I think for right now the setup isn't too bad. I would like to have like two monitors, but gotta work with what you got. Okay, I'll get the rest of this wood. But yeah, I also need to like probably have like a starting soon overlay and stuff, because today whenever I started stream I was like, oh my god, I need to make sure that things are like actually working before I actually show my face. But like obviously my face was showing, and I was just like yapping to the camera being like, well, let's do this thing. So I think having a starting soon screen would be very useful to make sure that like my notification goes to my Discord and like stuff like that. I don't even know what else I want. I guess parts. Do try harder. We'll do that for now. See what we can build and then see what else we need. I want to upgrade the stove for Bruno. That way we don't have to use as much resources. So that will be first. That uses like almost half of our wood. Make a little bat sleeping upside down. Yeah, right now I've been like doing stuff in Canva, which like is completely fine, and like you can use that stuff for commercial type use. But I would like to eventually be able to make stuff by hand, which I'm not very good at art. I've been like trying to get better at it, but oh, I don't want you to make anything actually. I've been trying to get better at it, but the reality is I'm not that good. So I've been using a lot of like free resources on Canva. Like I made little alerts for my follow thing, which both of you guys followed me before I actually went live, so you couldn't actually see it. But I do, my follower emote is a bat hanging upside down. So I don't know if it will show if like one of you guys unfollows and then follows, but I did make it. Did it play? Oh my goodness, it played! Ah! Cute! Do you guys think that's cute, or does it look dumb? Oh my goodness. I clicked out of here to see what it looked like. Faust, you missed it. How dare you? Wait, why am I going upstairs? Oh, that's where the other hole is. I was like, what the? Okay, Bruno. I need you to do some cooking. Please and thank you. And Katya actually needs to go to bed because she's tired. The Zelda sound is such a good touch. Thank you. I was like trying to think of like a good sound because I didn't really like the default sound effect. But yeah, so the sound might change, but I like that sound. I'll eventually have to think of more sounds, but right now I just have follows, so that's all I need. I was gonna try to do the Persona 5. I don't think either of you guys really know Persona 5, but well, Faust, I know that you've watched other people play a little bit, but one of the characters, his name is Ryuji, and his like little catchphrase that he says all the time in the game is he goes, "For real?" And he just does it in like a really funny voice, and it's kind of a meme in the community because he says it like every other voice line. It's Ryuji just like being shocked, going, "For real?" So I almost did that, but it was kind of short, and I felt like not as many people would like know what game that's from, whereas Breath of the Wild, everyone kind of knows that game. So I went with that instead. Get Pavel up here to eat as well. Make it the bat noises in Minecraft. Honestly, I know that the bats do make noises. I can't like in my head think of what that actually sounds like. Like it's not very distinctive to me, which I feel like would not be a good sound to use. It's like cheap squaw. Yeah, that sounds like normal bat stuff. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. If somebody has like a soundbite of it already made, I don't know how to make sound bites. I went to like a website that was like just like SoundMaker or something. I don't know what the website was called. I'm gonna build a furnace, a space heater, because that's gonna come in handy. Maybe I'll put it over here in this room. Maybe it should go down in the basement. I feel like a furnace is a basement-y thing, because then heat rises. Yeah, well, we'll put it in the basement. We'll put it a little bit far away from the mouse trap in case it scares off any mice. I feel like furnace in the basement is a move. But yeah, so if it's like a soundbite already on that website, then I can look into maybe changing the sound. But if I have to like go in and create the soundbite. I do not know how to do that. Okay. Oh, wait, Bruno. Yeah, I want you to sleep. How can do this? Because you're slightly sick and slightly wounded. Also, I forgot to tell this trader to go home, so he's just standing outside my door waiting to do more trades, and I feel kind of bad. But I need to build this, so I'm not gonna dismiss him. I think that would be a little short. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another reason why like the for real wasn't a super good thing, because it's just a very short thing. So I don't know. It's kind of hard finding like what a good sound would be. I forgot to listen to the radio today, so hopefully there's nothing too urgent because the day's almost over, but we'll see if we can get to the radio before the day ends. And then I'll probably do like 2 more nights before I call it. Oh dang it, I didn't make it to the radio. I gotta leave for work at 2, so I'll probably end around between 1:30 and 2, probably like 1:45-ish. Which I feel like 45 is such a weird time. Like I started at a 45, but it's what works best. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to make the damn shovel again. That's a big rip. You guys gotta remind me to make a shovel tomorrow morning. Oh my goodness, Katya was well fed. I guess the canned meat is better than regular food. Which you think Bruna would cook like really good food, so like that should be well fed. But she ate one of the cans and now she's well fed. Well, because you're well fed, you can guard while Bruno sleeps. And I guess we're gonna go to the ruined villa again. Maybe I should go to the small apartment building. Hold on. An elderly couple and their son are still around, somehow managing to fend off the looters. Do you guys think I should go to the ruined villa or the small apartment building? Again, I'm not trying to steal from people, but there's likely like pile supplies that I can sneak around and get that's not technically stealing in the small apartment villa or the small apartment building, whereas the ruined villa, I'm just slightly worried since they've spotted me before. They might be more on guard. But I think I'm gonna do the small apartment building, because then, you know, if I can't really take anything, at least I know what it's like over there for next time. And like, we're not super mega hurting bad for anything. Like, we could use more wooden parts like always, but if we don't get anything tonight, I won't be like super devastated. One of the thugs in the arcane game going, "It's the bat!" Okay. Oh man, I needed a shovel for here too. What the hell? Yeah, can go up here. Hello? Okay, I'm immediately like already really stressed out. Like, this chill lo-fi music is not the vibe because I am like shaking in my boots right now. Like, it does not match my energy. Oh my god. I'm really hoping that's a rat. Please tell me that's a rat making that noise. Oh, it's not a rat, 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 it's not a rat. Oh my god. Guys, I'm scared. Okay, maybe I start picking away at the rubble piles down here. I think this is gonna make a lot of noise though. Yeah, that's just way too slow. I need to come back here with a shovel. Because it would be really nice to have that as another way in and out. Okay, that guy's going away. It would also be really useful to find places to hide in here. Oh my god. Okay, he's going upstairs. Okay. Oh my god, he saw me, he saw me. Okay, we're leaving, we're leaving, we're leaving. Actually, will he see me if I go down in here? Guys, I am not doing good. I thought that floor was covered. Okay, I think he went and grabbed a weapon. I'm out of here, I'm out of here, I'm out of here. Oh, I didn't get nothing. Oh my god. Guys, close your eyes. That was not a good night for me. Oh no. And we were attacked! Oh, they're both very wounded now. Oh my god, they stole the canned food! They were armed. They didn't do much harm. Yes, they did. We had some weapons, but not enough for everyone. Okay, so now they are like wounded. But luckily we have lots of bandages. Okay, Katya's the worst. She's severely wounded, so I'm definitely gonna bandage her up and send her to bed, even though she's not tired. As if the war and shortage of supplies wasn't enough, someone came at the night to rob us. We need help. Without bandages, we'll bleed to death. So yeah, she's on the brink of death. So she needs to bandage and then rest up. Damn thieves, as if we didn't have it hard enough. I'm bleeding, you gotta get me some bandages. Bro, you don't gotta tell me twice. Go up there and get some bandages. We need to make sure we can defend our shelter, otherwise we're done for. I need to find some bandages tonight. Can't feel my friends. We have lots at home. We don't need to find more. We'll have you go ahead and sleep for the night. Or for the day, I should say. That's not good. Okay. We need to up our defenses. We need weapons for real. Oh, we also didn't finish building that breach, so that's not good. Okay, it's getting chilly. Coffee is becoming less and less available, so that means that it's a good trading item. I haven't been picking up coffee though, to be honest. And also we probably wouldn't use it for trading because Katya likes to drink coffee, so we probably get all used before we could trade it anyways. Okay, crime is on the rise. So yeah, we already experienced this. There's lots of armed assaults and robberies, which means our guys are a lot more likely to get hurt. And we very desperately badly need weapons. Man, I feel bad. I didn't get shit last night and my guys got hurt. It's rough. I'm like looking to see if I missed any things to collect, but I collected everything in the house. Let's see, can I make a knife? I got some gun parts from the barter yesterday. From Franco. I should probably call him by his name, I just forget his name. But he's a chill dude. I'll try to call him by his name more often. Look, he's like limping around, he can't even run. Okay, we do have parts, we just don't have wooden components. That's very devastating. Okay, these kids need help again, I think. Yeah, need help. What you need, kiddos? We're hungry. I don't think I'm gonna be able to help them. people just stole our canned food. I'm pretty sure I had 2 cans, but they were stolen. Oh, okay, maybe later. Please come back. So if I say maybe later, they'll come back in like a day or 2, so we definitely need to get canned food for them. Like, I want to help them. So I don't think any of the areas that we scavenged, I think I already got all the canned food, so we have to go somewhere new tomorrow for sure. I can't remember, did the ruined villa have any canned food? Oh, I need to make a shovel. I don't think I can make a shovel. Man, this is scuffed. Okay. Well, you're not tired anymore, so I'm gonna give the bed to Bruno, who's wounded. Okay. Oh, okay. This is good, the hospital's here, which we can go and get treated. There's not really anything to scavenge there, but if I didn't have, like, bandages already, like, I could have taken Katya to the hospital to get bandaged up. So that's good that that's unlocked. The hotel. Travel agency used to own the small yet luxurious hotel. The owners fled to the city just before the siege, along with foreign journalists who had been staying there. Someone moved in there recently and spread the news that he's willing to barter. Okay, so we could barter there. That could be good. Oh, that's visited. The military outpost, very scary. Basically, you should just go there to trade with them. There's nothing to do, and kind of trading with the military makes me feel scummy in this game, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. Unless... They do have weapons, which would be good, but they usually like alcohol and cigarettes, and we don't have any of that. St. Mary's Church. Again, we can trade here, I think. Is known for its charitable priest, Oleg. Alas, the church has recently been devastated and Oleg's fate is unknown. We can expect piles of rubble, so a shovel might come in handy. Man, I really need a shovel. I can't believe I can't make one. Okay, I think we're gonna go to the ruined villa. Oh, I feel so bad because they're both wounded. Okay. Katya is severely wounded, so I'm gonna have Bruno guard. We need to have at least one of them guarding. I would love to have them both guarding, but I don't think Katya is gonna even be able to do anything, even if she was guarding, so it's probably better for her to just heal. I'm not gonna bring anything. And hopefully they don't see me. I'm gonna be a sneaky, sneaky little slithery snake. Go in, go out. If I remember correctly, I can still sneak around, but they're gonna be armed now, so if they find me, it's a lot more dangerous. So. That's rough. Okay. Also, I didn't close... Okay, I did close that door. I'm just gonna grab all of this. I don't even care anymore. Man, I feel like I'm doing so bad. If I had a shovel, I'd be doing a lot better. But... Is that her? Oh my god. Surely that's just a rat, right? Okay, it's not a rat, it's climbing up. But it is climbing up, so we're good. I'm just so scared of these people. Which, these people are, like, not harmless whatsoever. Or not harmful whatsoever. So I shouldn't be scared. There's, like, a lot more scary people in the game. But I don't want any of my guys to die. If I have Pavel die, I will literally never be able to forgive myself. Like, the goal is to not steal from anyone and to not have any of my guys die. Probably not have any of the guys die is more important than not stealing, to be honest. Like, if I gotta steal to survive, I gotta do what I gotta do. Please don't come in this room. Please, 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 I'm begging you. Okay. Drop the cigarette. Get more parts. I think we were low on both wood and parts. Again, wood just sucks because it only stacks of 2. So I think we'll do that. Nothing. Okay, she's gonna go sit down. Hopefully that means that she's going the other way and not over to me. Perfect. I can't remember if I got the food out of this fridge or not, but I'm hoping that there's cans in here. Okay, slay. There's 1. We need 2 for the kids. Drop my book. What day is it? Night 8. I also need to feed my people tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna grab all the food that I can. Does that mean? That's probably kind of mean, like these people are obviously living and eating out of here. But the game doesn't consider it as stealing. So, I think it's food is fair game. I don't know how we're doing on water, but I probably need water too. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna leave the meat. They can have that meat, but I am taking their water. So, yeah, they can still eat. I'm not the worst person ever. Okay, close this door. And then I think I'm pretty happy with what we got. Yeah, that's a pretty good haul. So we'll sneak our way back out, and they'll never even know that I was here. I don't know where she's at. She said that she was gonna go sit down. I think we have lots of time. I'm closing all the doors just to be extra cautious and safe. I'll even look through this door. Okay, yeah, she's coming back down the steps now. Which way are you gonna go today, little lady? Okay, she's going into the kitchen. I also gotta think about what I'm gonna pack for lunch. I think I'm just gonna like make a quick sandwich, because I didn't make anything before I started streaming. But I don't know. I had some stuff that I didn't eat yesterday that I can pack. Lately I've been liking like to make I call it like adult Lunchables. I just pack like a bunch of random nonsense together. Like I pack in little crackers, little deli meat, and deli cheese, and then I bring in like some sort of vegetable and dip. And I'm just like, ooh, I'm having my own little Lunchable. And I feel like that's really good, and I like it because you can kind of like build your food as you're eating it. It's like a whole interactive experience. I don't know. Maybe I'm a child, but I think it's fun. Okay. Katya's feeling much better! Yay! Bruno's only slightly wounded. He's sad, though. Katya's wounded, which is better than severely. Pavel's hungry. All this shelling, sniper fire, and lack of supplies makes me want to hide away, sit down and cry. We cannot let them crush our spirit. We have to show them that we can't take away our dignity. It's difficult here, but you know how we did it on our street. Oh, Lost is saying some things. I'm like going over to like scroll back up on chat, and I'm like, oh, I should pause this. Oops, sorry, I'm back. I was trying to podcast you while doing dishes, but I couldn't hear you for a hot sec. Oh, that's okay. Totally acceptable for you to do other things. Adult Lunchables sounds so cute. I think that is very fun. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, like I have to train people at my work, and sometimes they don't notify me whenever I'm gonna have to train somebody. And it's kind of awkward whenever I bring something like that for dinner or lunch, because it's more involved, and I don't know. One time there was a guy who I was training, and I felt like just really, really embarrassed bringing that all out, because like whenever I bring it, I have like lots of containers, and it's like a whole ass spread. And I'm like, man, I look like a fat ass, but I swear these are all like snacking foods that I'm just eating at once. But luckily I'm not training anyone. We don't have anyone new at my work, so it's all fair game to make as many Lunchables as I want. But yeah, another good thing that I usually like to bring to work is soups. I think soups are a good thing to like, if I obviously pre-made it, like whenever I make soup, I live alone, so I make like an ungodly amount of anything that I make, because recipes usually are like to feed families. And theoretically I could, oh my goodness, the kids are back. I'm gonna cry. I can't help them. I don't have two foods. I can make an extra meal for you though. I have enough supplies for that. Will you take that instead? I didn't think that the kids were gonna come back so soon. Oh my god. I really wish that I could give them, like, one. I don't think it will let me only give them half of it, though. Bruno's already sad. Oh my god. Guys, this is not going well. Oh, hello again. We're hungry. I know. Aww. I can't say maybe. I'm gonna blame those damn raiders. Like, we did have this. Like, I could say give me a sec, but that just makes them wait. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you sure you can't help me? Bruh! Please, maybe change your mind. I understand you need to think about it. It's not that I need to think about it, it's just that I literally can't. Oh my god. I'm Russo. Could you catch a rat or something? No, because they're asking for cans of food. Like, if I could give them morsels, I would be more than happy to. Like, I even said, like, I'd be willing to, like, cook it and, like, give them one of these bowls, but I can't. It's asking for 2 cans. I'm wondering if I say give me a second, I just don't say no again, if they'll come back tomorrow. I don't think they will. Please, maybe can you change your mind? I really wish. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay, we're making our shovel for sure tonight. I need that bad. It is so sad. I'm happy that I was able to give them the medicine, but I don't know what happens to them if I don't give them the food. I know usually if you give them the food, they come back with like a care basket, or the mom comes back and she's like, thank you so much for helping my boys while I was sick, and like she gives you a bunch of stuff. But man, The thing is I think even if I had the shovel, I don't know what a good spot would have been to get food. Give them a cigarette. Oh, that's so bad. No, you can't have kids smoking. I do not condone smoking underage. Really, I don't condone smoking at all. I like to joke about it as a meme, but smoking's really bad. You shouldn't do it. I'm gonna make a knife. That way we have a little bit of protection at night. Slightly wounded. Katya's wounded still, so I'm gonna have her actually bandage up. Bruno should go to bed. No! I thought more highly of you guys! No! Come back! Come back tomorrow, please! Please come back! Oh my god. I wish we could have helped those children. Me too, Pavel. I'm sad that we couldn't help those hungry children. It's not that I didn't want to, I literally couldn't. Yeah, we'd share if only we had any left. Womp womp. Okay, I need everyone else in here to eat. I guess those kids aren't coming back, so I'm gonna eat this can of food. Now they're all sad. Well, Pavel actually isn't sad. He doesn't care. He's like, fuck them kids. Hungry. Okay. Yeah, Katya needs to go to bed. And then we're gonna go for the night. This is gonna be my last night, so hopefully it's a good one. I think we're gonna go to the Shield School. I've been wanting to go there for quite a while, but we haven't had a shovel. Man, Bruno's going through it slightly sick, slightly wounded, sad, and tired. I'm gonna have him go to bed soon enough. But Katya's wounded. Do you think it's worse to have somebody who's wounded on guard or somebody who's tired on guard? Like, maybe I'm giving Katya, like, special privileges because she is my favorite character in the game. But I think I'm gonna make Bruno guard even though he's sick. Only slightly. Slightly wounded, sad, and tired. Yeah, he's gonna be the guard. I think wounded is worse. Yeah, I think so too. I just didn't know if chat was gonna yell at me. Which again, I said you guys can yell at me as much as you want, but... And at least we got a knife now, so Bruno has that to protect us. Protect them, I should say. Okay, I'm bringing a shovel for sure. I don't know if I need a crowbar. Like, I guess it's only one inventory slot. I still have 10 to work with, so I'll go ahead and bring it just in case I need it. How are they gonna protect anything? Yeah, if you're wounded, you can't really do anything, but same thing with tired, though. Like, I feel like having somebody tired guarding... I don't know how the mechanics of this game actually work, but I feel like they wouldn't be able to guard it as effectively because they might be, like, snoozing away while they're guarding. Again, I don't know if that's how the mechanics of this game actually work, but to me, I feel like that's how it should. Okay, I can't open this door. I have to open up on the other side. But with that being said, I feel like it's better to have somebody slightly snoozing than somebody who's already, like, hurt. Look at how much faster this is with a shovel. Like, I don't know if you guys remember whenever I was trying to clear out the pile underneath the house, but it would have only been, like, to there by the time I finished it. So that's why I needed the shovel here, because there's lots of rubble piles to dig through. But yeah, it's not going terrible, but I was hoping for this to go slightly better. Like, all my guys are hurt right now, and it's only night 9. We don't have a whole lot of like extra supplies, which I don't know when winter's gonna come, but I'm kind of scared of winter. It might be rough unless we get our shit in order. It's kind of bad that one night I didn't come home with a whole lot. I think that's why we're hurting really bad. It's because I had like 1 extra night of not gathering supplies. The shovel is an MVP. Like, I would marry the shovel. It's also a good like weapon. Like, you can see I can have it in my attack mode. And it does good damage. I think it does more damage than the crowbar, so it's good for digging, and it's a good weapon. When is winter? It really depends. So the game is like kind of auto-generated. I think these are just homeless people. They don't really care about me being here. So yeah, the dates are kind of auto-generated. I would say between like day 15 to 20, if I remember correctly, is about when it starts. It could be later than that, but we're probably coming up to it. On the radio it says that like it's getting cooler, so it will tell us before like a cold front comes that it's gonna get like significantly cooler. But right now we're still in the clear for a little bit, and then it's also like randomized how long winter lasts and stuff. So some games might have a really short, like really easy winter. Some games might have a really long, really cold, harsh winter. And you just kind of don't know until you get into it. But we're hoping for the former. And then same thing with the end of war. It's kind of, you don't really know when it's going to end. Some games it's going to be a really long time. Some games it could be like a really short war. I'm now prepared for someone. I prepared a secret stash behind the fridge. Like you asked, I already put some stuff there. So you can see if it works for you. Ooh, secret stash. Okay, so you see how this little icon has like the hand going down and a jewel? That means that that's like somebody's private property. And that's considered stealing. So we're not going to go in there because I am not stealing. But we are going to check what's behind the fridge here. Even though somebody left it for somebody else, that's not me. They left their note laying around, so I'm going to take it. Food and booze. I actually think I'm going to leave that for today, but we know that it's there. I was kind of hoping that it would be something more good, like cans of food. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. What a morally correct streamer. Because I didn't steal from them? I think I've already done some questionably moral things. Why did I not take food? Because they just ate. I'm probably gonna come back here the next day and I might get it then. But since they just ate, I'm gonna prioritize getting wooden parts. So that way we can do buildings. Ooh. That's a lot of meds. Again, I'm gonna prioritize wooden parts, so I don't think I'm gonna take that, but that's very good to know that that's in there. And like I said, even though that there's people around in this game, it's not really a mechanic that the items change in the buildings. It would be kind of cool if they did do that, like if there was inhabitants, that like things would become more like scarce and like change every night. But that's just not a mechanic, so I don't have to worry about it. I know it's gonna be there whenever I come back. Trying to think, do I need electrical parts? Like, I should have taken inventory of what I needed to get. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think I am gonna get more wood over the electrical parts. I don't think there's anything electric that I'm trying to upgrade right now. And I think that was basically everything down here. Okay. This one, since there's bars, I need to make a saw to get in here. If I remember correctly, there's like a ton of vegetables in this room, but we need a saw to get in there. And I don't even have an upgraded weapon station yet, so I can't even make a saw. But maybe the next time we can. Oh, I can't get in that way. How do I go up there? This way. But I'm just trying to get the last 2 components. And then probably leave. I think I'm good with this haul. And then it will be the end of the stream once I get back home. Alright. That's a pretty sleigh haul. Let's go ahead and go back home. Sleigh. And then this is where it saves. Theoretically, whenever I open up stream tomorrow, it's gonna be day 10, but what this says that actually happened might change. So like it says that we've been raided and Bruna has a deep wound, but whenever I reopen the game tomorrow, that might not be true. So don't pay too much attention to that. But I am gonna go ahead and be ending stream. I need to make a quick lunch for work and then get ready to go. But thank you so much for attending today. I've had a lot of fun chatting with you, and yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow, same time, same game. I don't think I'm gonna complete it by then. I might be like 3 or 4 streams in total before I complete this game. But Sunday we're gonna start up Doki Doki Literature, which I'm excited. I've never played that before, like really know much about it. All I know is that like you start just like in a literature club writing poems and stuff. And I know that there's like dark twists and it turns into like a psychological horror, but I have no idea what the twists are. So I'm excited for it. But yeah, thank you again for coming. Have a great day. I love you so much, and bye.